Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, we're always thrilled to get a visit here from the Manship Theater. Always so many great things going on that you need to check out and take advantage of. And here to tell us all about it is Ashley Fabry. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is obviously one of my favorite venues in town. It's always just really quality entertainment and always something different, something for everybody really, right?
Absolutely. And we're actually starting a new series called the Encore Series, and it's a musical theater series. And we're going to be starting our first production called The World Goes Round, May 19th and 20th.
So tell me about that. It sounds exciting already. I know that's one of your most favorite attractions there is that type of theater, and I'm sure you have a lot of great stuff planned. Give us the details on that.
Absolutely. The World Goes Round, the songs of candor and ebb. So it's a bunch of musical productions from all that jazz to cabaret. You know, they're Broadway composers that brought these shows to Broadway, and it's just been a wonderful show. It's going to be May 19th and 20th. We've got 9 incredible actors and singers and dancers. So it's going to be a great evening.
So those are really some classic numbers that maybe people haven't heard in a while that are going to be brought to life in a whole new way.
Absolutely. It takes you kind of on this life journey. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll sing along. It's just going to be a great musical experience for Baton Rouge.
I know one of the things that I was excited about when I was getting ready for this is the appearance of really a musical legend in Jack DeJohnette.
Well, that's going to be our last performance for our season. It's going to be Savion Glover. He is going to be coming June 3rd to Manship Theater, and it's going to be, he's a world famous tap dancer, and then Jack DeJohnette is a world famous jazz drummer, and so he's going to be playing as Savion taps. So that's going to be the last show of our season.
A lot of the greats in the jazz world, you know, we have fewer and fewer of them every year. So when you get a chance to see a talent like that, you really got to check it out.
Absolutely. I'm a tap dancer myself, and so to see Savion Glover tap dance and then Jack DeJohnette sit there and drum, it's just going to be a wonderful experience.
For the folks who are out there who are missing out on the great things that are going on there, what are some of the stuff that they need to come check out that goes on year round that they're maybe not taking advantage of at the Manship Theater?
Absolutely. We have everything from summer camps for kids to music productions, family programming. We have it all at Manship Theater. And The World Goes Round, which is going to be May 19th and 20th, is going to be a musical theater production that we're actually producing. And it's going to be local singers and performers here in Baton Rouge. And so it's just going to be a really good way to get musical theater involved in the community.
If folks want to keep tabs on what's going on year round there, where do they need to go to find out more information, or where can they just learn more about what the Manship Theater is all about? Yeah,
they can go to manshiptheater.org to our website. They can call the ticket desk 344-0334, and we'll answer any questions that they have.
Awesome. Ashley, thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Look forward to it. Sounds like a great production.
Thank you so much for having me.
Sure thing. Well, did you know that you could get a home for good? CRBA is bringing it to you. Take a look, everybody.
The Capital Region Builders Association is comprised of 922 members at this point. We lobby annually to minimize the cost of the homes, helping protect the builders, which in turn help to protect the consumer.
The Capital Region Builders Foundation is an organization that was created to provide assistance to various charities that need help. Over the years that we've been in existence, we have turned back to the community right at $18 million through various organizations that we work with. The Home for Good project is a project for the foundation where we look for a partner that's a charitable organization that needs help, that has different things that they're raising money for. We build a house. We probably built, I'm going to guess, 12 to 15 homes, and most of them have been for charities, with the exception of a couple of years ago, we did one for a veteran who returned from Afghanistan who was severely wounded, and we put that young man in a home with all the things that he needs for lifting and wheelchair accessibility and things like that. So we do this every year, and this year we probably teamed up with one of the best organizations that really touches more people in Baton Rouge than you would think. We're teamed up with Woman's Hospital, and their need is great.
Woman's Hospital has been very intricate in my life. My daughter was born, and she was 6 weeks early, and she spent approximately 8 days in the neonatal ward at Woman's Hospital, and that was a very, very important part of my life for 8 days.
In addition to all those babies that are born with us, over half of our hospital is dedicated to cancer services, so breast and GYN cancer services. Those are huge issues in our community. So a whole lot of what we do is in the cancer care and cancer support. Another thing that we do at Women's Hospital that most people aren't aware of, but it's a critical service in the community, is we treat 55% of the sexual assault victims within a 13 parish region. So, although extraordinarily traumatic for a woman, she's going to get incredible care at Women's Hospital. And we're going to provide her with clothing and toiletries and some dignity and support services. So when she leaves our care, she has all the tools that she needs to recover, and she will never receive a bill from Women's Hospital. And most importantly, she will have the evidence that she needs to go for conviction if she would like to do that. Several weeks ago, we had the opportunity to go through a sneak peek tour of the Home for Good, and what a tremendous property Mr. Flores and the Capital Region are building for us.
It's 4-bedroom, 3 baths. It's very well apportioned. It's flowing living space, large master area, master bath suite. The home itself is going to be very nicely done. All the vendors that are members of the CRBA and other people that are in the business have volunteered to donate materials, labor, and so on. So it's coming together very nicely.
In addition to the house, we now have a SUV that's going to be offered as a prize. You'll be able to have a chance to win both the SUV and win the house.
This is a brand new 2015 Buick Encore. It's a very, very, very nice vehicle. I like to do things that stay in Baton Rouge, that involve the betterment of the Baton Rouge community. I always like to just do something that has touched me in some way. And the neonatal ward at Woman's touched me about 19 years ago. And that was a big, big influence in my life when my daughter was born.
So you can feel really comfortable that your $100, you might get this amazing house, but that $100 is really going to go serve the weakest and the most vulnerable members of our community.
This is a way for our association to give back to the community, and I think that's very important. You can purchase the tickets now, and we will have the drawing in July.
People can buy a ticket at womans.org/win. We make it very easy, or they can go to the Capital Region website and buy a ticket from that website. They can also purchase a ticket at any of the Business First Bank retail centers in our community.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, find out what's being done to address homelessness and mental illness here in the capital area. Don't miss it.